Hello! We are going to present to you a system of online booking of objects on the example of supercura.com. While the site is loading, the system defers the browser language automatically and chooses the localization. But if the user wants it, the language can be changed. In the given video, we show the presentation in Turkish. The functional part of the booking system is based on the Yammer Online Resource Planning System. The experts from different countries have been taking part in the creation of this system, so from the USA, Turkey, and the Russian Federation. While the primary opening of the site, the system loads 6 random objects from the database. In this example, we have 2 objects. Further, we will see how the objects are being loaded to the database from the administration panel. We can get to the administration panel right from here. Let's take a look at the menu item About Us. Here, the user can go over the information about you and your company. You can change this data by setting the system. You can change the text, the photos, your profile and address by configuration. Let's move to the search function. For example, the user wants to find an appropriate object. We key the button Search and the system reacts by coloring red the needed input fields, so we see the red frame. In our example, is Turkey loaded in the system with all its regions, cities and places. So we choose the country, Turkey, then we key Search, and the system hints that the next we must do is selecting category of objects. So we choose the category Villa in Turkey. The user can also choose the period of time when the prices are determined. The choosing of a period is not a necessary action, so we leave it out. Now the system shows we must choose the region, so we choose Antalya, for example. And we can search. These 3 parameters are enough for searching, and we get a list suiting the criteria of search. Keying the objects, we can get precise information about the object. In the window with the precise information, the user can read the text describing the object and see the photos, watch the videos. The both is possible in full screen mode. It looks like a well-known YouTube. The user can also stop the video. There is also a satellite map what can help to find the object, detecting its location, finding out the objects near to it. It's possible too to move the view and to get a close look and to sight the streets. Before taking a look at the process of objects booking, let's see some functions. The user can print the information keying printing function. It's possible to send the link of the object's information to friend's email, the user can also send the link to the Facebook. But we think it's too simple process and leave it out. On the booking calendar, the user can see the busyness of the object each day. The white background of the date shows that the object is available on these days. The yellow color means that these days are reserved but not paid yet. That means that the object owner or the person who has loaded the object can free it on the administration panel. The red dates are paid and not available anymore. If the cell is empty with a blue background, it means that the price for these days is not fixed. By keying each date, the user can see the hint with price for the respective day. The prices are flexibly determined by loading and administrating the object on the administration panel. So we can see the different prices for different days. The system doesn't allow to rent the object on the reserved days. For example, the user has found the object with appropriate price and wants to book it. He inputs the period and can see the price at the same time. Here is the example. The user changes the date, enters the number of people, and keys send the order. The security program is activated immediately. That protects the system from the accidental orders, and the user is offered to log in. If the user is registered, he inputs his login and password. If he isn't, he can register himself right here. After registration, the activation code will be sent to the entered email. There is a possibility of reminding the password. Now we input the login and password of the registered user. By entering the appropriate login, the user can book the object. It should be noted that the system is constructed in the way that two different people can't reserve the object for the same day at the same time. For example, some English-speaking user opens the system and sees the following view. After the one has sent the order, the system gives the information that the order is accepted. Then the system sends the precise information about the order to the email of a person who has loaded the object or to his mobile phone. In this way, the order comes to the order list on the administration panel. The system reflects the status of the object on the calendar. Please draw the attention to another user who can see the changing object status, so he can't book the object on these days. Let's have a look at the email sent to the site coworkers.